Hey guys, UWG Nick here, and welcome to Sunday Snippet, my vlogging slash rambling series. Today we're going to do a couple of things. We are going to talk about what's upcoming on the channel and also unbox this bad boy. I got it from UPS. I think it's the Mechs and Minions second wave game, board game. It's League of Legends inspired board game, and this is the second generation or second iteration of the game. So we'll open this and have a look at what's inside. But first, I want to talk about the future of the channel. At least I hope this thing is my board game. It came from UPS. I hope I'm not opening any freaking weird ass sex toys or something on camera. Anyways, I've been complaining recently or lately about the drought. There's no real fun games to play, nothing new coming out, nothing big, nothing that really excites me. That is about to change in a bit. At least two games that I'm really looking forward to that are coming out soon. One is Final Fantasy 15 for PC. Is going to come out in I think about 3.5 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, something like that. And I'm really looking forward to playing that. I've been a fan of Final Fantasy. A casual fan. I've been a casual fan of Final Fantasy since the days of Final Fantasy 7. After playing 7 and 8, I actually went back and played 6, or as it is known in America and Europe, it's Final Fantasy 3, the old SNES game. Fantastic game as well. I never played Final Fantasy 1 or 2. Or whatever the numbers are in Japanese. I'm really not sure because the numbering system is really weird. There has been actually 15 games coming out for Japan, but in Europe we had like 1, 2, 3, maybe 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, and then it jumped to 7 and 8. And actually the ones missing in Europe and America are not 4, 5, 6. It's the Japanese 1, 2, 3, I believe. I'm not certain. You can look that up. There's a bunch of videos on the numbering of Final Fantasies on YouTube. So either way, like not all games made it to the Western market. So that's one game ongoing. I actually pre-bought it because I know that it's a good game. Pre-purchasing games is never a good idea because you don't know how they're, even if it is an established series, an established game for the console, you don't know how it's going to run on PC. It might turn into an absolute shitfest on release with bad frame rates, bad controls, no visual options. I don't even know if it's going to run in ultra wide. I have no idea. But even if it doesn't, I'm going to play it on PC because, and even if it's runs bad, I'll complain all the way, but I'm going to play through it because I'm really looking forward to this game. I played the demo for, I think it was PlayStation 3. I downloaded and played the demo for that, and I was really impressed with how it looked and how it felt, like the short demo. It was fun. So yeah, that's the first game that I'm going to play, which will come out, as I said, in 3 or 4 weeks. So until then, it's going to just be kind of filler. And I'm playing through Valley at the moment, but that's a short game, so it's going to end soon. And after that, I really don't know what else to play apart from Path of Exile. And Path of Exile is not great for videos. It's Diablo clones and Diablo-esque games are pretty fun to play, especially one as deep as Path of Exile. But as far as videos goes, it's not visually appealing, and it's very repetitive, which means the videos are kind of not really that great unless you have a really good like monologue or dialogue going with whoever you're playing, or you're very entertaining as a person on camera. They make for kind of shit videos, and I don't think I'm good enough to pull off these kinds of videos yet. So it's pretty much just filler. Sorry. But yeah, after Valley, I don't know what I'm gonna play next. I'm gonna find something a little bit more upbeat, something a little bit more fun. I've been thinking about Subnautica, but I think that's a huge ass game as well. So I'm not sure I want to sink that amount of time into it. I might start off, whatever I play, I might start off with like a couple of one-offs and test stuff. And if I feel that this is good, this is fun, then I might turn it into an actual series. But never mind that. The next game that's coming out, but that's going to be in like 6 months. It's going to be it's way off in the future, and I really hope they do a good job with it with the PC port. Is Monster Hunter World. I played a little bit, like a real little bit of Monster Hunter for the Nintendo 3DS. And the game was promising, but I could not get over the controls. I did not like using the little nubbin for the camera. It wasn't accurate enough. It was very floaty somehow, and it was a freaking annoying to, because the nubbin is very stiff, so you can't really tell how hard or much you're pushing at it. So the camera would move very slow. You push a little harder and goes wah, throws. And I couldn't get over the controls. So the graphics in the game was good. The concept was interesting. But now that Monster Hunter World is coming out, it's coming out for Xbox and PlayStation 4. The reviews are insane. People are raving about this game. Like, it's the second coming of Christ, pretty much. No microtransactions, which I'm absolutely shocked over, because every game nowadays seems to be riddled with microtransactions. But apparently the Japanese developers were like, well, we already have like a loot system in the game, and the idea is that you kill monsters, you get the loot, and then you go kill more monsters. It's, if you can just buy it instead of killing the monsters, then you're skipping the game. There's a whole article about it, I think on IGN or something like that, where they had an interview with him, and he made so many good points, and I just thank them for it. It's a freaking blessing to see that there's still people in the industry with some spine, some integrity, some understanding of the concept that if you let people pay to not play your game, then that means that your game is not entertaining, it's a chore. You actually make a game that you sell to people that they dislike playing so much that they rather just skip the gameplay part and buy the end reward. That is a bad game. That is a bad design choice. You are cheapening the experience so much. You're making it so unworthy. So like it's you give people quests and they're like, oh yeah, but I could just buy this thing and I don't have to do that thing, and like then people miss out on a bunch of stuff that developers have created, have planned, have designed, have drawn, have done all these people's work down the drain because Billy Cash Money has like $50 extra to spend, and I'll just buy that reward and not play the game. What is the idea there in microtransactions? I get cosmetics. I really do. Like in multiplayer games when you have cosmetic upgrades that you can buy, I get it. Like people play a game for a very long time, they fall in love with like this one character who's so good, and they get really good with it, and they want to stand out. They want to show that I am like this is my character, this is my bae, this is my bow, this is my whatever the fuck. And you want to spice it up. You've been playing a game for 2 or 3 years and you just want to like, I like it, I want to keep playing, but I want something fresh. So sell a skin, because it doesn't affect the game. Nobody can skip shit in the game just because they have a skin. It just looks better. Keep it at that. No more freaking loot packs and material packs and whatever the fuck packs. Stop it. Just keep it cosmetic. Have some integrity. Believe in your freaking product. And I went off on a rant here, so I don't remember where I started, but Monster Hunter could so easily be exploited to the absolute core of its existence with loot packs, because it's a loot game. You start the game, kill a monster, get equipment, get gear, whatever. You might have to kill it several times to get all the stuff you want. From those materials, you craft, you build better gear, which means you can now kill bigger monsters and get more loot and more materials, which lets you craft bigger weapons, better gear, and then kill bigger monsters. It's a loop. It's a very simple loop. I'm not ragging on the game here, but in its core, it's a very simple loop. You could if you wanted to, you could put so many different microtransactions in that. Like you could sell different monsters, you could sell different material packs, you could sell different hunting grounds, you could sell different skins, you could sell different boosts, like experience boosts or chance to drop boosts or attack boosts, or there's so many things you could put into this game under the flag of microtransactions, and they have chosen not to do any of that.
and it's fantastic. I love them for it. So, I am now, I've been checking some streams, I've been checking some videos on Monster Hunter, and I'm super excited to play it. It's definitely going to show up on my channel. I'm trying to get some friends involved in it, like to create like a little team. Five is my main my main boy when it comes to video gaming, so I'm trying to get him on board, and maybe some more friends that we can join up and like really have a grand, massive adventure through the world of Monster Hunter. So I'm really looking forward to that game, but it's going to be about 6 months before the PC release comes out. So we got some time until then. I guess Final Fantasy 15 will be, I'll be about done with that game at that point. Probably a little bit earlier, but also I'm going to have a daughter in the meantime. So that's probably going to cause some issues with the whole video making and playing games, but yeah. Well, I can't put my life on hold just because I make a new life. Whatever. Either way, so those games are coming up. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I'm looking around my room, see if I have any pointers or things to think about. No, let's get to opening the package. I'm going to have to rearrange the camera a bit, so give me a second. Right, I am back. You get to see a little bit more of my desk than you normally do, but that's okay because I already hid all the drugs and blood diamonds and guns and whatnot I usually have strewn across my desk. I have to shift my stuff around a little bit so I can fit the box. So I believe that this is going to be Mechs and Minions, or Mechs versus Minions, I think the game is called. The League of Legends inspired board game. And this is the second wave, as I said. There's been some changes from the first one, as far as I understand, but nothing major. It's mostly like maybe a little bit quality of life things for like the minions, maybe a little bit higher quality or something like that. Shall see. All right, let's see. Can you see this? Nope, because the light is absolute shit. There we go. Mechs versus Minions. Let me get this out of the box. Hot damn! I need to change that light, I think. Can't see shit. Mechs versus Minions. The light above me, I have like, you can actually see exactly what the light looks like. It's like a square from IKEA. It's a wonderful light, but it's a little bit shiny. So yeah, let's see if I can get this up without damaging the box. Seems to be able to. There we go, plastic. That's a little bit better. Now it's not such a shiny surface. You can actually tell what's going on. There we go. Plastic is removed. Is this my UPS note? Oh no, this is my bill. I'm not going to show you my bill, but I'll show you the little Riot Games logo there. Bam, Riot Games. I hope that those codes aren't anything important. Nah, it was order and delivery number and shit like that, so nothing I need to hide from you guys. That's something I've been thinking about actually. Like when you're making videos like this, you really need to think about what you show so not too much personal information gets out. Not that there's many things I need to hide, but for instance, I don't want you to know my credit card number. That's for one. Ooh, what is this? Riot Games merch. Special delivery. Thank you for your support, and we hope you enjoy your purchase. Your order is certified to be salt-free. Timo and Yasuo products exempted. So I got this little card. And a thank you note. They actually, League of Legends or Riot Games are selling a lot of merch related to well, mostly League of Legends, I guess. Probably exclusively League of Legends. I don't know anything else that Riot Games have put out. There's nothing with the level of fame, anyways, that can compete with League of Legends. Let's see, there we go, the League of Legends logo on the side there. It's a nice little box. It's kind of steampunky. It fits with the theme, I guess. Here we have, congratulations, as the founder, chairman, and dean of Rumble's Intense Training Programmable Lab Suits, allow me to be the first to congratulate you on your acceptance into the inaugural class of this soon-to-be mega-prestigious institution. Within these walls, or if you are a correspondence student within this box, you will find everything you need to become anywhere from the second best to the fifth best mech pilot in all of Runeterra. Aim high, students. I assume that he's the top one. Like Rumble is the very best mech pilot, and then you're actually competing with 4 other people. So you could be anywhere from the second to the fifth. However, for your own safety, we must insist that you open the materials provided only when specifically instructed to do so. Any unauthorized access will be dealt with most harshly and will go onto your permanent record. So take the first steps of your path to embetterment-tude, okay, with the Master Mechanic tutorial. To be sure to bring the Master Mechanic field guide and textbook with you at all times. These two will be enough to get started, so do not open any envelopes or buy all that is good in the world, that metal crate. We've had one accident already. Trust me, the time to open these will come soon enough. Once again, welcome, congratulations, and good luck to you. Good luck, you'll need it. Sincerely and with great humility, despite all my epic achievements, Rumble, Dean and Headmaster. And here you have the certificate that I just read. And on the back, there's a to-do list. Start a school, invite students. Hearts around Tristana. Grumpy face around Heimer Dummy. Ziggsmeister, Timo battling the void. Kennen, ninjas are hard to find. Okay, Corky. Learn how to run a school. Why is the power source ticking? So there's a little humorous to-do list and some artwork on the back. This is actually quite good paper. It's like, it's not fully cardboard, but it's like some, I don't know, like, I should probably know the paper type, considering what I work with. Well, I'm just gonna put it to the side and not say anything because I might be wrong, and then we're stupid. All right, and here we have. Oh, I like the packaging. Here we have the minions. Let's open one of these boxes a little bit. Very interesting packaging. This might be a good way to pack it away as well. Anybody who plays board games knows that very often you open it once, you pull out all the cards and shit, and when you're supposed to put it back in the box, everything just is not fitting. Or there we go. Let's get some focus on that. Can I focus on it? That's what they look like. Got a little view of it. So it's hard plastic. It flexes a little bit, but not that much. I guess it's soft enough to be sturdy without cracking off. They're just plain gray, but they have little like black details on them around the face, around the creases of their armor, their shields, ropes, and things like that. So very simplistically painted, but they seem to be still quite nice. Like the quality is nice, and they're all the same. There are a few different ones. Here's one just carrying a shield. See if we can get that one focused. There we go. There's one just carrying a shield. And is there any other ones? There's like 5 of those. Then there's the axe guys are the rest. And that's about it. Here we have some, I guess these might be player like placeholders. Or maybe it's for the minions. They seem to fit quite nicely. Maybe these are like powered up. I have no idea. I haven't played this game. I have not heard much about how the game is played either. So I'm completely new. Here are some nice dice. Little marble, like hard plastic marbling it seems. A little bit of a color scheme to them instead of just a plain white. The colors match with the minions quite well. Here we have some cogwheels. No idea what that is about. Some coins. With somebody would probably know what that logo is, because it seems very familiar. It's from League of Legends. I'm definitely sure of that. But write in the comments if you know what logo that is, or rune. There's different runes on each one of them. Then we have, here we have the metal crate that he mentioned, I think. Let's see if you can see it. There we go. It seems to be something actually breaking out of it there. That's a nice little piece of artwork. Let's see what it is. I'm guessing it's like a big statue or do not open. It has a big do not open sticker on it, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to open it all the same. Even though Rumble told me not to. I kind of feel I should. Oh, there's a magnet here. This is very nice. I like it when they do this for packaging. There's a magnet right there. So it doesn't accidentally fall open or anything. Let's see what's inside. It's a Rumble minion, kinda. What the hell? This is huge. Look at that thing. Got a big ass axe. A gun of some sort. Detailing is amazing. Rockets. Is that the Rumble's ultimate rockets? I guess it might be. He has a kind of funny face too. Like he's smiling. Come on, camera, you can do it. Thank you. There we go. So that's a nice little figurine, and then there's a card pack in here as well. Axe Strike. Whoa. Don't drop it. So I guess this is attacks or something like that for maybe this character even. I don't quite know. It's a nice little box. Now what else do we have here? Oh, here's another. Oh, this is an interesting dice. There are two dice like these. And they have the same runes as on the coins. So I assume those are related. I bet they are. I would assume they're related. Let's move this first minion pack out of the way and see what's underneath. Oh, there's not enough space on my table for this stuff. Here we have more minions. Are they different? Are these smaller somehow? They look smaller. No, they're the same, I think, as the last ones. They have a different pose. These guys have an attacking pose. I guess it's kind of focused. There you see this little guy has like an attack stance on him. All right, there's a whole bunch of those. I'm looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14 times 3 plus a few. You do the math. Like 40 something, 50 of them maybe. That's a whole buttload of those. And what's next? Here we have, here's the, wait. Oh, here are the champions. Let's look at those. Again, these are painted, so these are actually colored in. And they seem to be really well done. Tristana has some shit on her chin, but other than that, let's have a look at those as well. I need to focus up. What? There you go. Semi-good. This is Tristana. Seems to be riding some, almost a robot version of her own gun, I'd say. Mounted robot version of the gun. Then we have Ziggs, or Ziggs, however you want to pronounce him. Again, riding a robot version of his own, of his bombs. So quite nice. There we have what's his name? Corky? Riding a Gatling shark robot. Which I assume, it even has a chainsaw. That's unusual for him, but the Gatling gun, yeah, I get that. And the rockets on the side. You can see his back. And then we have Heimerdinger, or Donger. And true to his form, he's just chilling in his chair, taking it easy and letting the robot do the work. So, these were very nice. I like them. There's a plan that we're gonna play this game with my friends. I think we're gonna have a sauna night the 16th of February, and we're gonna play through this game and see how it plays. Next up, we have more minions, shield carriers. It seems all of them. One is even falling out of the package. In fact, most of them seem to be falling out of the package one way or another. This lower layer here seems to be less well designed when it comes to keeping the minions in place. but that's not a big deal, I think. Here we have the Master Mechanic tutorial. Master Mechanic tutorial. Oh yeah, now I need to autofocus again so I can do this. There we go. The Master Mechanic tutorial, which is full of, I assume, are like the rule set. Maybe tips and tricks to how to play the game. Very good colors inside this. Yeah, these are rules. So they're how to program multiple command cards, execute command lines, play command cards, tutorial setup, new ability repair and reprogram, etc. Here we have a pro tips how to play, Rumble's pro tips how to play. Probably like a little cheat sheet that you can keep out while you're playing the game so that everybody remembers what to do at what point. And on the back here we have turn command cards, move cards, attack. Probably explanations of these different types of cards. And then we come to the Master Mechanic Field Guide and Textbook. Here we have a table of contexts, what the box should contain, rune shields and crystal shards, and here's a more like in-depth version of the rules. So there's the table of context, and then it starts teaching you the game and showing you what else, what all the things are in the box. Not going to spend too much time on it now because nobody cares. Next up is, he told me not to open these. These are the operations. So these are the different game modes, or maybe not game modes, but missions that you can have in the game. Oh, I really like how they did this. It says top secret at top, and it's like this soft gray paper envelope. Top secret, and then the name, Operation Short Fuse. And then we have Operation Tempest Heart. There's some kind of card inside of these. Seems in all of them. So I'm thinking maybe I should open one and look at one of them. How many of these are there? Wow, there's a lot. 12 envelopes with different missions and operations, top secret operations. Let's open at least one of them. I mean, he told me not to, but Rumble, sometimes I gotta do what I gotta show what's in these. First I gotta shake down the cards so that they're not all up top. Because I couldn't fit the damn things in there then. There we go, that's better. Semi. Let's open one of them. Oh, I really don't want to damage anything. The packaging is here is so nice that I don't want it to be unnecessarily destroyed. I'm going to use my little knife here. This is actually quite a good knife for opening letters and packages. It's like just a little IKEA sharp as shit knife. Now, let's see what's in here. We opened, by the way, Operation Short Fuse, the first one that was up top. And even this is like a little dossier. You see the paintwork, artwork is like it's a little dossier. Mission 1, mistakes were made. That was unexpected. Who would have thought using discarded pieces of mysterious machinery as a power source for your mech school would have unforeseen consequences? Well, it's water under the bridge. The first thing we got to do is get this thing fixed. And here they teach you how to set up the mission, keeping track of all the awesome escalation. As soon as the bomb leaves the school, a new rule applies. So this is like mission-specific rule sets. And which I like. It gives a lot of replayability. And here we also have a card saying Hex Minefield. The picture of Ziggs, and on the back side it says do a barrel roll. Play when you would take damage. Take no damage. Move to an adjacent space and turn to face any direction. Like a little quirky move. So these might also be like mission specific cards that you get. There we go. Fantastic. Now, what else is in the box except a shit tons of different play game or versions of the game? We have still not seen the actual field that you play on. So one more layer, and here we go. This is what I've been looking for, actually. We're waiting, expecting to find. I'm running out of space here for real. Here we have, what is this? Overdrive. Before you execute a command line, you may move any adjacent space without changing your facing. So here's, I think these are like card cardboards. But yeah, cardboards. So these, each player would have one of these. I see 4 in the stack, which means 1 for each player. And this is probably where you keep your cards to program your different minions and things like that. Or minions. Make your programs. Here we have some more boards. Some kind of scoreboard. Doom tracker and minion kills. Then we have actual game boards. And I assume the mission, the little mission, what do you call it? The mission envelopes that I showed you will probably show you how to set these up correctly. They are actually double-sided. So on the back side there's a different type or different... what's the word? I'm looking for a word. Well, never mind. Different type of game board. Harry. Let's just put it at that because I can't find my words right now. We also have a card pack. This is the back of the cards, and here's the front. And what it says there is Blaze. Move forward 1 space and 2 targets, 1 left and 1 right. Move forward 2 spaces and 2 targets, 1 left, 1 right. Okay, so this is some kind of... Blaze has like different levels of effectiveness, or you can probably spend more to make the attack bigger. So these are attack cards or something similar. Here we have the bomb. This I think was actually used already in the short fuse mission pack that I opened, which is just a loose little plastic mine. And we have a timing glass. It's a very nice one. It looks like a Sonya's hourglass. And you can see the sand running, maybe. Oh shit. You have no idea how difficult it is to do this. There we go. It's probably like a minute or something. Is there anything else in here? Yes, there is. More minions on the side. Also shield carriers and another card pack. And here, oh, these are the program cards, I think. On the back you have glitch. Reorder your command line. Swap slots 1 and 2. And that's the back of the cards. What else? What else? Some kind of compass. Don't know what that one means. I don't know what any of this means, in fact. And then we have this piece, which I don't understand. Here's some text. During danger phase, the lava wall flows 1 space forward toward the opposite end of the game board. Every time the lava wall flows over a repair pad, its speed is permanently increased by 1. Lava wall kills minions as it flows over them. Count these on the gear tracker. Don't spawn minions behind the lava wall. Well, that sounds ominous. The compass, by the way, only had a black backside, so it's not meant to be played any way other than one side up. All right, and that's the contents of the box. I'm going to quickly put some of this back. That's it. That's Mechs versus Minions. Let me rearrange some camera. I'll be back. Right, so that was Mechs versus Minions. Hope you enjoyed my first unboxing. I know it wasn't too professional, but I haven't really set up a camera in a good way to do a proper unboxing. Maybe if I get something cool in the future, I'll make a better one with actually mount the camera on a tripod and a better setup with more light and not so much reflections from above. Let me turn the light down a bit. This is the coolest part with the Kia Light, is that it has a little remote, so I can actually turn down the brightness or up the brightness depending on how I want it to be. I can also change the color, but I'm gonna leave it at the white one for now. So that was Mechs vs. Minions and the state of the channel for now. Upcoming games are, as I said, Final Fantasy 15 in about 4 weeks, and then in a few months, Monster Hunter World, which I really hope that I'm gonna get some friends in on, because it's always more fun to play in a group than alone. Other than that, I don't have much to tell you. Family-wise, we today managed to get the baby's bed set up, so that's cool. And after this, we're probably going to head over to IKEA and buy some curtains and lights for our house, because there's still a lot missing from this house. So it's a constant project, but you don't care much about that, because why would you? Yeah, so that's it for today. If you're still watching, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, a comment, and Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about in future Sunday Snippets, or if there are any games you want me to play, or if there's pretty much anything that you want to ask me. Please ask. But I'll wait for your questions and your comments for the future. For now, we're going to say bye-bye.